How are you feeling, Mr. Dawson?
Chris, are you feeling nervous this morning?
Been a lot happening the last few weeks, the last few months.
Last few years, yes.
Looking back on, particularly the verdict that came through is pretty groundbreaking. What has it meant for you?
What it meant for me, I guess, was validation, confirmation of what I already believed, that my mother didn't leave us of her own free will. I have grief around my father going to jail, even though that's the justice system and, he's done this horrible, atrocious thing and there needs to be a consequence for that. And I hope that that time in jail allows him time to reflect and take some responsibility.
Do you think you'd ever visit your dad in jail?
I've wondered that myself. I don't know if he would even want to see me. I don't think I would see him until he got to a point where he was admitting that he did it and seeking forgiveness or apologising.
How do you feel towards your dad now?
Mostly sorrow. And I haven't denied the anger. I've felt so much anger and rage that I didn't know what to do with it. So I haven't shoved that away or pretended it's not there. I really am a strong believer in feeling things as they arise. How I feel about him now, just feel grief. I just feel sad. I feel sad for myself. I feel sad for my daughter who doesn't have a grandfather or grandmother. I feel sad for him, for whatever happened in his life or in his brain to cause him to be capable of doing something like that. I can't fathom it, but you have to try. Yeah, I feel sad that he's now going to live the rest of his life in prison.
Do you have the capacity to forgive him for what he did to your mother?
It's a process. I think the forgiveness, and I've said this before, is more for my own health than for him. Not because I'm some amazing saint that can forgive him, more so that I'm not carrying the weight of his burdens and toxifying my own reality and emotional well-being. Yeah.
You're almost not forgiving him because he's showing remorse. You're forgiving him because you can't let this eat away at you forever.
Yeah. And I think it's a lot easier to forgive someone if they are feeling remorseful and apologising. Someone who's still denying that they had anything to do with it, it's harder to forgive, I think. And there's so many layers to it, as well as the major act and the way he's dishonoured her over the years, or the way he told his children that their mother left because she didn't love us anymore and things like that. Like, I can't believe that a parent would ever say that to their children.
Your whole childhood, you were of the understanding that Mum had just run away and left you.
I always justified that in my mind to assume that she must have had amnesia or something. I know that sounds ridiculous probably to people hearing that now, but to have to accept that your mother was never, ever going to come back is really massive. And I, believed my father's story that she'd left us, and especially once I became a mother, as much as you want to leave your kids sometimes because they're driving you crazy, you know that love will always bring you back. And I know that she loved us. I never doubted that. I never doubted that she loved us.
Hello, I'm Tom Steinfort. Thanks for watching 60 Minutes Australia. Subscribe to our channel now for brand new stories and exclusive clips every week. And don't miss out on our Extra Minutes segments and full episodes of 60 Minutes on 9now.com.au, as well as the 9Now app.